Over recent years, the life-saving efforts of the Glasgow Humane Society have been well documented in the press and on our screens, following the really remarkable work done by riverman George Parsonage on the Clyde.
As well as all that, he can often be found hauling rubbish out of the river in an effort to keep the water free from debris. And as a former art student, George has found a rather unique way of recycling the junk that he recovers.
And it's all for a very good cause. We sent the Hour's camera along to find out more.
My mum and dad used to say when I was very young that what I used to love to do was to dismantle my toys and rebuild them into different shapes. And I suppose looking back, that was the first time, I thought of doing anything towards three-dimensional artwork. When I left school, I went straight into the Glasgow School of Art. I loved the Macintosh building, and the sculpture course was right up my street. One day I noticed that the precursor of the present Macmillan Cancer were having an exhibition in the McKillen Galleries. I think it was 73 or 74. And I thought, I'm going to exhibit in that. This is a dragon boat. I used to do a lot of dragon boat racing. I did the steering mostly of the boats. And I absolutely loved dragon boat racing. My wife plays the bassoon, and this here is for cleaning. And one day she got a new one, and she threw the old one at me and she said, "Betty, can I make a bit of sculpture out of that?" So I made this little mouse. You can spend months working on a piece of sculpture and you're not getting anywhere with it. And you suddenly say, just a minute, that would be better getting used in something else. And you just break it all up and use that one piece to start again. When I was away in my scholarship in Italy, once the gondoliers realised that I knew what I was doing, they actually allowed me to go out and row gondolas. And it was quite nice. Not many folk can say they've actually been out and rowed a gondola. Sometimes the simplest ideas can give you a lot of pleasure. All these boats I get involved in, I went down to York and we used to take part in the Jorvik Viking boat racing every year. As a bit of sculpture, it brings back a lot of memories to me. My most famous one was sculpture of Archbishop Winning, and one of these chains held a crucifix in place. And the beauty about these chains is they are all genuine chains off of Glasgow toilets. The old days, there it is, that hooked on up the top, handle went on the other end, and you flushed it. It's good to move around all the time and find your scrap in different places, and an awful lot of it does come out the river. And I mean, every nail that's used in the boat building or into making the pontoons or anything, if a nail bends, it gets thrown into a bin outside and it's left to rust away, and that will get used for hair or something for the sculpture. You try to utilise it, everything. I'll keep doing it. As long as I can, I'll keep doing sculpture, yeah. It's absolutely... I just love junk sculpture.
Who would have thought you could find all that in the River Clyde?
Not just shopping trolleys, eh?
No, we work right beside it. Maybe me and you should go out tomorrow.
Lunchtime, we'll go out and do that, see what we can make. He's an amazing bloke though, isn't he? You can see more of George's sculpture at the Macmillan Cancer Support Show, which runs into the end of this week in Shinnon in Renfrewshire. Full details of that are on the website, stv.tv/the hour.